Lifeguard in training in this episode of Jason Jessica. After we've had that thing with the girl with the doll, which is simultaneously canon, non-canon, and a callback at the same time. Well, I guess it's not just non-canon, it's just a jump scare, which that's what I'm more meant to say. And it's a callback to when he had his Lego series with, I think it was Jason Ashley? Yeah. Anyway. God, this really gotta suck with face masks. I gotta work outside physically wearing a face mask most of the time. I can't imagine working on a computer with it. Then again, if it's by yourself, I don't think anyone would, like, raise the alarms. Oh, who am I kidding? There's always that one person.
Now then, do you know why you are here?
Not really. Can we please make this quick? I have to get back to the water park soon to make sure everyone is following the rules and staying safe.
Everyone? Or just Serena? Alex, you know better than this. Anything relationship related between co-workers are off limits at all times here at the Tyndale Lodge. Yet you still do it, even after the numerous times you were told kindly to stop.
Jenny, with all due respect, Serena is
not to blame here. Nobody is. What you do with your actions is something that you yourself choose to do. And I don't need you getting smart with me. Thank you very much.
Alright, I'm sorry. Can I please go back to work now?
Not anytime soon, because there's still more we need to discuss.
Okay.
For example, why did you and Jace get into that argument yesterday?
Oh, come on.
Alex, all I'm asking for is your side of the story in your own words. Nothing more, nothing less.
You want my side of the story? That whole argument all started because Jace had to open his mouth and get snippy with me while I was talking to Serena. Jace is like, Alex, I'm not trying to be rude here, but you're supposed to be on the other side of the water park. Then I said, Jace, don't give me an attitude. Then Jace says, do you want to get into trouble with Jenny?
Well, it looks like she was right then.
And what did you say to Jace afterwards?
I didn't say anything else. I just left the snack bar and went back on lifeguard duty.
Is that so? Because this statement from Serena says otherwise. According to this, you said to Jace, and I quote, you want to test me. Because it's not going to be good if you do, so you better watch it. It sounds to me like you were making some kind of a threat.
I wasn't making a threat. I was just simply telling Jace that he better watch his attitude.
Was Jace really giving you attitude?
Given who's in trouble with the boss.
Trying to be firm, and perhaps trying to maybe look out for you, so that you wouldn't get into trouble.
That load of good that did.
Me attitude, plain as day. Jace has no room to try and play innocent and be the victim here.
Alex, I'm afraid the same thing.
Hello, Pod. Hello, Keto. You're black.
You are at work, and it doesn't matter if you have grudges or issues with co-workers. We all have to try and get along no matter what.
Okay, so you're basically letting Jace get away with how he was talking to me?
That's not what I'm trying to say, Alex. All I'm just trying to tell you.
I'm not listening to this bull anymore. I'm just trying to do my job here at Tyndale Lodge, but yet I'm being viewed as the enemy here. That's not who I am, and I'm not going to stand here and take it. Find yourself a new lifeguard, Jenny. I quit. Hope you're happy with yourself.
I wonder if there was a company face mask if you had to take it off. Probably.
Alex quit? Are you being serious, Serena?
It's no joke. He got called into Jenny's office. 6 minutes later, he stormed into the water park, grabbed all of his things, and left in a fit of anger.
Personally, I wished Jenny could have just fired Alex instead.
I don't blame you, but all that matters is that Alex is gone for good. But this also means
I wouldn't say for good.
Short for the time being.
Something tells me he'll come back.
She's going to be scrambling to find a replacement.
Poor Jenny. I wish there was a way to help her out, but I can't think of anyone who'd be perfect for a lifeguard position.
Neither can I.
Perhaps you, main character.
Wait, hold on. I take back what I said. I think I know somebody who might be able to help us, and Jenny, out of this little predicament.
Well,
understay.
In suspense. Who is it?
I'll tell you, but first I need to make another phone call. So you need her help. Are you sure? Hey man, I'm only asking just in case this idea of yours backfires. You never know what might happen. Hey Chelsea.
Yeah, Joey.
The voices
What
sound
is it?
basically identical.
Jace is wanting to
Only I
talk to
think
you
one
on the
is
phone,
1 degree
says the
lower.
surgeon.
Oh,
Jay
Chelsea.
wants to talk to me.
I was caught off guard a little bit too. All he's asking for is a few minutes of your time.
All right, hand me your phone. Hi, Jace. How can I be of service?
Is this one of the 3 girls we introduced a few
Oh, I
episodes
see.
back in the park? The one that touched Chase's private place. Man, without context, that must sound really weird. I like how all these cars are like at a 2D plane, but it looks like the Ferrari's at a corner angle.
Hey there. You must be Phil.
Yep, that's me, and you must be Jace.
Yeah. Follow me. I'll show you where the water park is, but put on a face mask first. The receptionists hate it when employees don't wear face masks while in the lobby.
Are they that strict?
How'd you...
Afraid so. Come on.
Wait.
The water park's this way.
You called him, but you didn't know who he was? But you didn't
My sister
know who he
didn't
was?
tell me much. Perhaps you could enlighten me on just what the Tyndale Tide Water Park is like.
It's a great water park.
Maybe she called...
There's a lot to
Maybe he
keep
called
an eye on,
Chelsea's phone, but
there's
he
really
picked up.
nothing to worry about.
Maybe this is a different guy entirely who just happens to have a similar
Big
design.
Straw. We'll show you everything you need to know.
Big Straw. That name sounds intimidating.
Also, you called Chelsea to ask him, but you had to talk to Chelsea about it first.
Alright, Samir. Phil is
Every time I see this man, I
Thanks a
think
lot,
all I
ma'am.
can think is
You are dismissed.
big.
All right, my friend, listen up. As the Tyndale Tide Head lifeguard, what I say goes. All right?
Yes, sir. And not that I'm questioning your authority or anything, but how come you're not wearing a face mask?
Any face mask I put on is too small for my face and just breaks off. So
I had that-
management makes an
I had that
exception
thing
for
with the
me.
guy at work. He's a big guy. I don't know if he's,
Now
you know,
then,
this guy
I've
big,
been
but
told that
he
you
couldn't
do
wear
have
gloves
previous
because
lifeguard experience.
all of them were too
But
small
for
for
the
him.
next few days of training,
Which a customer got
I
mad at
want
him
you
for
by
because
my
there's always
side
those
at all
people.
times during shifts.
It's not our fault
Yes,
that
sir.
nothing's big enough.
This is absolutely unfair. You can't be doing this.
Though he did get
I'm
custom-made
sorry,
gloves
ma'am,
himself.
but under our hotel's COVID policy, all hotel and outside guests have to pay admission daily in order to use our water park.
I already paid yesterday, and I demand that you let me and my daughter in. We're only here for the weekend.
Oh, hell no.
Why do you need to pay to
What's the
get
matter?
into it?
A wild Karen has
What the
appeared.
fuck? Oh god.
Following my manager's orders.
Gotta
ma'am.
catch them all.
Well then I wish to speak to your manager at once, because you were being very unprofessional.
Mom, this young man is only doing his job. You do this every time you don't get your way.
Where did all these Karens come from? Were they just sitting in the woodworks waiting for that
Now you
moment?
be quiet or I will give you a spanking. Need I remind you that you're still in trouble for changing your sexuality?
Oh,
That has absolutely nothing to do with this.
Yes, it does. No daughter of mine is going to be dating other girls. I will make sure of that.
Ma'am, you still have to pay up to use the water park.
I already told you, you idiotic blonde, I'm not paying squat. I already paid for a hotel room, so me and my lovely 14-year-old daughter should be allowed automatic access to swim in here.
Sorry, ma'am, but unless you pay $20.75, I can't let you and your
how
daughter in.
oddly specific.
You're not getting
Probably
a single
tax.
dime out of my pocket, because this so-called policy is just stupid. You do know this whole virus nonsense is all just a big hoax.
Oh, for fuck.
Oh, really? A big hoax?
I'm not even gonna open
No
that can of
Karens
worms.
allowed.
Hey, what are you doing?
Please
I
let there be a
demand you put me
Pokeball
down.
sound
I'm an
effect.
illegal American citizen. I will sue this company for sexual harassment. You have no right to be doing.
None of this is related to what I'm doing. And again, this is 2021 at the time of recording, so everything is racist
One person
instead.
at a time on each of those lily pads, and no shoving each other off.
You're doing pretty good, man. Everything is running like clockwork.
Thank you. I want to make sure everyone is having a good time and following all of the rules.
Said like a true lifeguard. Do you think you will be okay by yourself for a while? Because I'm in the mood for a burger.
Yeah,
Lunch
don't worry,
break.
I'll
Got
be
it.
fine. And Serena is always on standby in case I need her help.
Alright, man. I'll be back in half an hour.
Excuse me, Mommy. I want to go swimming.
Now, Holly, what did I tell you before we came here? I said you weren't going swimming. We came here so that Mommy could read her book.
But Mommy, I'm getting tired of playing games on the tablet. Please, I want to go swimming.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I said no, and that is my final answer.
Why did
Maybe
you
you
bring?
can run around the water park, dip your feet in the water or something, whatever you'd like.
Why did you bring your
I
dog
want
to
some
the?
peace and quiet reading my book.
You brought your dog to the water park
You
to
know,
read?
Sometimes I wish I had a different mother, because you are no fun.
Holly, watch your mouth.
She's 4.
Finally, I can read my
She doesn't
book in
understand what
peace
she's
while
saying.
listening to the sounds at the water park.
Couldn't you just look it up on like an iTunes thing? There's freaking like free.
It's not fair.
My
What's the purpose
dad
of
listens to
having your water
Thunderstorms
park
in the
if you're not going to
background.
swim?
Seriously, I'm with
Everyone
this
in the pool
girl.
is having a great time, except for me.
Wish I could just go on YouTube and find sounds of water park. Why not? I hear thunderstorms all
a
the time
beach
and stuff like
ball.
that.
You know that might be fun to play with. I just have to grab it first. Come on, come on. I almost... Someone, help. Please, someone, help me.
You are shocked that there's already taken, and it's just beyond. Good thing she was there to call for help before that happened.
Serena, I need first aid assistance now. Come on, come on.
Excuse me, but what on earth do you think you are doing?
Man, this girl fell into the water and she's unresponsive. She needs CPR and first aid.
It looks to me like you're raping her.
I am not.
Won't she be drenched in water?
I'm trying to help her.
You get off my daughter right now, you pedophile.
Okay.
You're in so much trouble.
Okay, wouldn't she be covered in
That's enough,
water?
ma'am.
Let me go. She's awake.
What? What happened?
And again, I guess the first thing he saw was a guy on top of her 4-year-old daughter, so
I'm
I
not
guess
sure.
he
I feel a bit lightheaded.
brain wouldn't be working
Holly,
all the way.
what is the matter with you? I thought I told you we weren't going swimming.
And now she
You
believes
decided
she
to
probably
be
saw the
stupid
water.
And jumped in anyway.
Mom, I didn't jump in. I fell in. Maybe if you were actually watching me, rather than reading your book, this wouldn't have happened.
Say what?
If you want to just chill
Holly,
out and
how
read a
do you
book,
make up
go
a
to a
lie?
beach.
You're in a lot of trouble.
Ma'am, this is very serious. Tyndale Tide has zero tolerance for any parents who cause their children to be put into
Jace,
danger
if this should
by
happen to you at your job all
any
the
child
time, I feel
or
sorry for you, my
must be
man.
watched at all times by an adult.
I just went to work today and I got bombarded by like 6 idiots in 5 minutes. It was actually impressive.
Rule of you entitled Karen. Be quiet, Blondie.
Hey, don't you talk to her like that, you horrible, neglectful woman.
I am not neglectful. You three have no idea who you are messing with. I'm friends with some powerful attorneys and city officials, and can do whatever I want. Now you...
I know
let me go,
Taekwondo,
and you two
I
stay
know
away from my
Taekwondo,
daughter, or I will
Jiu-Jitsu,
sue
and
this
about
water
5
park.
other different fighting
Nobody's
style
getting
names.
sued.
As in, I don't know the actual fighting moves. I know the
Happens
names
to
of
be
the fighting
Tyndale
moves.
Tide manager. May I ask what is going on here?
Jenny, this woman wasn't watching her daughter, and she fell into the pool. Luckily Phil saved this little girl before she could drown.
That's not true, she's lying. Well,
About
then,
which part?
I guess it's a good thing we have CCTV cameras all over the water park. Keeping an eye on everything is an extra measure of precaution. I wonder if the footage will back up your story, because if it doesn't, then you will be in a lot of trouble for rule breaking.
You break rules. You pay price.
Careful, that's his catchphrase. Oh, well. I thought there was going to be some epilogue thing to it, but maybe there's going to be another episode on that, or maybe just be like, you get the idea of what happens. So, I think the next one's called Anniversary, probably not that last one. Interesting episode. The new character seems cool, you know. He's a swell guy, you know. Just, I may notice a couple plot holes in this one, or just have some questionable things, but most of them involve Karen, so you question them anyway. Whatever. I'm not going to go on for 6 hours. See ya.